We're here today in Newport Christchurch Centre, and we've working with colleagues around a co-production approach for the Gwent region, which covers Blaenau Gwent, Caerphilly, Monmouthshire, Newport and Torfaen areas.
So I was motivated to attend today because I wanted to hear some of the stories that were going to be told about people's experiences of using the various services that are supported by the third sector, by the health board where I work, by some of the local authority and by some of the other partners. I work as part of a team where we provide funding and support out to a range of third sector and other services. So actually it's really powerful when sometimes in my role you look at financial spreadsheets, you look at performance reports, but actually it's only when you hear the stories of people's experience that you really understand how important some of these services are.
I love these opportunities to network, to meet people, to hear things that I would normally hear about, to create opportunities that I can take forward, to feed off the experiences within the rooms, and again, always go away with, lots more objectives than I come into the room with. So yeah, absolutely embrace the opportunity.
We've got 200 people in the room who can help us co-produce solutions. So what we mean by co-production is working with citizens and establishing what matters most to that person. So, today is great because there's lots of ideas on what works, which is coming from people with lived experience. And I think professionals and practitioners always try their best to support people. But, we really have to reinforce and strengthen our relationships with the public.
This is a real opportunity for different people from different organisations and different services to come together, not only to network, but to hear real experiences, particularly the lived experiences of carers. And I wanted to be here to listen to that, so look at what we can take away with us and act on that.
Co-production involving people is the most important thing in making decisions. I've worked in the public sector for the best part of 20 years now, and far too many decisions are made without the real people with lived experience in the room. They're made on assumptions, they're made on data sheets and reports, but actually it's the personal experience that really matters. It's the lived experience and hearing those stories that make us make better decisions.
People always enjoy the fact that they have an opportunity to be heard. But I think we have a responsibility as a citizen panel within the RPB to actually take that listening into understanding and actions.
The most important message that we've got today is the fact that we've got some really skilled, passionate, caring people that are living within Gwent who want to make a difference, who have got the ability to influence the agenda going forward. What we're missing here is the opportunity to collaborate in a meaningful way, to take opportunities, embrace them and do some more joint working around that. So the message is clear from today is we need to be working smarter, not harder. It's not reliant on funding. This is about relationships, listening to what's important to people and responding appropriately.
It's about those small things that matter most to them and how we can support people in our communities to do what's right for them. And that's what today is about. It is about hearing from people with lived experiences about the issues. Yes, about issues and challenges they face, but also what has worked well for them. Because if it's worked really well, we want to capture that and we want to ensure that's spread not just right across Gwent, but Wales.
For me, what I would take away from this is how we can improve that communication, how we can deliver services that are meaningful for carers. It's a bottom-up approach. We can't look at a top-down approach anymore. We need to be more holistic in what we do.
There's lots of discussions taking place, so it seems to be positive from the people I've spoken to. We had some people on stage, sort of professionals, who reflected on the comments that they have heard, and they've committed to sort of working and to pick up some of those challenges as well. We don't get everything right all of the time, but honestly, I think everybody in that room shares the intentions, purpose, and vision to help support people and improve people's lives, and that's great to be part of.
I'm confident with the leadership of the RPB that things will now begin to change a little bit faster than they have done in the past. As I said in my talk at the end, we can see the horizon, but we're at the crossroads. We need to choose the right road and we need to walk along it together.
We've heard today about people's stories and how it's really important to see people as holistically as we can, that lots of factors influence somebody's well-being. So recognising the services that are already out there, I've made contacts and conversations with people today that I didn't know organisations existed, and not just within the dementia field, but much wider. So it creates opportunity for better relationships, improves awareness and understanding, but importantly, responds to what people's needs are.
I would look at strengthening the communication pathways for carers and look at how we deliver our information, advice and assistance, and weave that into our existing strategic plans to make sure that our plans are fit for purpose. So for me, this has been such an important event to help us in delivering that.
Come into these events, remind you about the importance of what you're doing and why you're doing it, and that is incredibly motivating, and I really enjoyed hearing the stories today, and it's made me even more motivated about doing my job.